Hey, what's up? And you ever notice I'm always in my yard walking around? I love my yard. I tell you what, I walk around and see all the things that I'm grateful for in life. And one thing I'm grateful for is this beautiful property that I bought when my mother and dad divorced. I said, Mom, find a place to live. You need a place to live. I was able to get her a beautiful home, little tiny home. And it's different now, but I tell you what, it's home, man. It is home. I need to make sure I'm watching the right part of the camera here. So every morning I walk out, every evening, in midday, whatever it is, and I come out and I look, and every part of the ground has great memories, and I'm so grateful and appreciative to have what I have. Now, do I have a big $1 million home? No, I have a home. I have a home. You know, when I lived in Columbus, Ohio, we had a very nice place down there, but it never felt like home. It never felt like home. It was just a place to sleep, to rest your head, you know, and that's what it was. I was traveling a lot, so it didn't really matter, you know. Now there you go. Now I can see. Anyhow, where's your place? Is it a home? Is it your home, or is it just a place that you're at because you just feel that you need to be where you're at in life, and are you just settling for what's really not what you're supposed to have, or are you supposed to have more? I mean, I don't know. That's a question for you to answer. About 6 months ago, I have a friend that lost everything, and he was renting, lost everything, no insurance, lost everything, you know. And I was thinking, why don't you spend the $300 a year? Now you lost everything you built. You can't get that stuff back. You get insurance. Well, you didn't have insurance. You can't get that stuff back. You lost all your family photos. You've lost all this stuff that you cannot replace. It cannot be replaced. I was driving the other day, having a great time, about being appreciative of my home and in my car, and having this great job that I have and all the great friends I have. And I drove by this house, and it's like this huge pile of black sooty stuff sitting out in front. Their house burnt down. And my first question is, man, I sure hope they had insurance, because, you know, that's another thing. You know, you can't replace all that stuff. And did they have that insurance? Did they truly have it? And how are they feeling? Because they just lost everything they worked hard for. They just lost everything. You know, when you think about those things and you look at the context of losing a job or being sick, and when I'm talking about illness now, I'm talking about an illness that we can get through. You know, being overweight, unhealthy, being overweight, being broke. Those are things we can get through. Those are things we can work ourselves through. When you lose your home, you lose so much history, your family history. Now those memories are only locked in here, not on paper, not in different things. I know if my house burnt down, man, I had some things that have so much sentimental value to me. My bass was for my cousin that got me playing bass when I was a kid. You know, that he was like a father. He was a father to me. You know, he showed me love. I didn't realize it when I was younger that he was trying to help me out. You know, and if that bass were to be gone, I'd be devastated, because it's something I can never replace. I can get another bass, yeah, I can get another. I have insurance and all that, but I would never have that bass again. We need to really be appreciative for the things we have in life. And I'm not talking about monetary crap. I'm not talking about that stuff. I'm not talking about, hey, I got this, blah. I'm not talking about that stuff, because that stuff means nothing. Stuff means nothing. It's those things that we have in life that truly mean something to our heart and our spirit and our minds, to our family, because they have value. They have not monetary value, they have sentimental value. We need those things in our life. We need to remember who we are. You know, I'm not saying live in your past, but be proud of your past. I was a migrant worker living in barns and stuff in the summer. Sometimes we got lucky and got these little shacks that they had. It's a one-room shack with a kitchen, living room, and they had a bedroom. That's what we lived in. But we usually lived in the barns because we never got there early enough. You get up when it's dark and you pick pickles, whatever it was, until it's dark again. Then you go, because you need to meet your quota. And if we didn't meet our quota as kids, we got our butts whipped, man. We got our asses tore into. I hated it. That life. I always knew where there was better. But you know what? That life is still going on. Just different people making it happen. And I would never change that, because now I can use that as a tool to educate other people. Say, you know what? Okay, maybe I have some things that you don't have, but I didn't have those things at one time. You know, I was homeless. I left home when I was 13 years old. I traveled. I lived from place to place, and I did so many different things like that, you know, trying to find out who I was. You know, and so that's why I'm so grateful for the things I have in my life. You know, the home I live in now, that was a home that I got for my mom when I was 18 years old. I think it was, yeah, 18 years old. You know, I never thought I'd live in this home. I never, because it wasn't my kind of home. I never thought it. But I realized that when I came here and we started remodeling the home to sell it, I lived out of state, out of the area. We fell in love with it. We realized every inch of this place we loved. And we moved here 20 some years ago, my wife and I and my children, and it's been enjoyable ever since. So let's get out there, appreciate the things in your life, be grateful for the things in your life that you have now, whether it's small or large, doesn't matter. Forget those monetary things, quit focusing on that garbage, because it's just garbage. You need to focus on building your wealth when it comes to happiness. Build your wealth so that you can support your family, so you can do the things you need to do in life, so you can enjoy life. All right, anyway, you guys have a great day. I love you. Get out there, make today your best day ever. You know I'm going to do the same. And I'm just trying to think if somebody's calling me. I love you guys. Love yourself and be grateful and appreciative of everything in your life. See you. Take care. Bye.